We have an outstanding program for everyone. We've got some great speakers I know you're going to listen to, so I need everyone's attention. At this time, I would like to, everyone, let's give the round of applause, please, for our jazz band. Excellent job. Let's also give an even bigger round of applause to Mrs. Stout and Mrs. Ruggiero for setting this whole thing up. So as you can see by the cameras here, for the first time in history, the world is watching Keith Valley. We are broadcasting this event live on the internet. So, we're going to show the world the kind of spirit that Keith Valley has. So cheerleaders, I need you to stand up in the middle. We're going to have a little competition. We're going to start on this side first, and they're going to do a spirit cheer. They do the cheer, you cheer back. The loudest group wins. We're going to go this side, and then the middle. All right, guys, cheerleaders, go ahead. No, we don't boo. There is none of that. We got spirit. All right, guys in the middle, 8th graders, can you beat that? All right, we're going to do it one more time. Everybody together. Everybody together. The whole gym. As loud as you can, Keith Valley. Let's show the world the spirit we have. Okay. Now, the cheerleaders are going to perform for you their routine that they performed last week. Okay, guys, you're up.
Come on! You walk like this.
Matters. Cheer.
Never late. Hold on to your seats. What I said about
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Adam Thrunt, and Billy Whitehead was my uncle. So you can understand why the Keith Valley Challenge is so important to our family. The fact that Billy's legacy has helped so many people means a great deal to my mom and grandma. My mom is here today to tell you a little bit about her brother Billy and the reason that the Keith Valley Challenge got started 36 years ago. My mom, Beth Whitehead.
Thank you. I promised Adam I wouldn't embarrass him, so I'll try very hard not to do that. My name is Beth Whitehead, and Billy Whitehead was my brother. Many years ago, when Billy passed away, it was not only a tremendous loss to my family, but also to his friends. His friends that were the same age as most of you here today. And to show that they cared and to pay tribute and honor the memory of their friend, they decided that they wanted to do something to help raise money for other sick children. They played a lot of street hockey. It was one of their favorite things to do together. So they came up with the idea of a hockey marathon. And they went to Dave Hottenstein, who was the assistant principal of the Keith Valley Middle School at that time, and they pitched their idea. And with his support, the first Billy Whitehead hockey marathon took place in February of 1977 and raised thousands of dollars for St. Christopher's Hospital for Children. Over many years after that, the marathon continued and still raised many, many, many thousands of dollars for St. Christopher's Hospital for Children. After about 10 years, the marathon changed its name to the Keith Valley Challenge in the hopes that they would be able to support other children's charities. To this date, the KV Challenge is one of the largest middle school fundraisers of its kind in our country. It amazes me just what this marathon has become. How many people have been helped over the years. It inspires me, it humbles me to know that this challenge is a result and so successful of all of you. As you grow as young adults, there's going to be a lot of talk about being successful. And for many of you, success is probably viewed as how much money you're going to make someday, how big your house is going to be, and how many fancy cars you drive. But a few years back, I heard a saying that stuck in my head, and it said, "Success is not measured by what you get, it's measured by what you give." And I'd like to say, in my opinion, all of you are already a huge success today for committing to being part of this challenge. So on the behalf of myself, my mother, and my family, I would like to thank Mr. Kirscher, Mrs. Stout, all the teachers, the faculty, the parents, and you, the students, who again have come together and have dedicated your time and commitment to help so many people, to give and to make a difference. Thank you. There is one thing I want to say before I leave. Go Emus.
Good afternoon. My name is Madison Dahl. We are so fortunate to have Mr. Keith Russell here today to launch our 36th Keith Valley Challenge. You can see Mr. Russell anchoring the sports on Action News at 6 and 11 every day. During the football season, he also hosts Eagles Football Frenzy and High School Huddle on 6 ABC. Before Channel 6, he was an anchor at ESPN. Mr. Russell grew up in the Philadelphia area and attended Central High School and graduated from Temple University. It's so cool that he grew up rooting for the teams he now gets to cover as a sportscaster. Mr. Russell is very involved in giving back to the community and is especially interested in helping kids. Please join me in welcoming Keith Russell to the 36th Annual Keith Valley Challenge.
You guys have me hyped up. I haven't been this hyped up in quite some time. I want to thank all of you for having me. I want to thank the Keith Valley Middle School Make-A-Wish. And I definitely want you guys to keep the spirit of the Whitehead family alive. This is definitely something, when I was contacted, I thought this is a worthy cause. And this defines giving. So, how many Sixers fans in the house? Were you guys Sixers fans before this season? Bandwagon. How many Eagles fans in the house? Will the Eagles ever win a Super Bowl? Did I hear no? I'm going to say yes. How many Philadelphia Phillies fans in the house? Definitely the popular team right now in the Phillies. Pitchers and catchers report to spring training next week in Clearwater, Florida. We can't wait for that season. And the sport that we are all here to celebrate today. How many Flyers fans in the house? That was a nice win last night over Toronto, 4-3. A good win for the Flyers. They had lost 3 straight. But today we're not talking about the Philadelphia sports teams. We're talking about what it takes to be a winner in life. All of you guys can be winners. Study hard, stay in school, set goals, stay focused. Life, when you do those things, is very simple. Life can also be hard if you allow yourself to succumb to peer pressure. Everyone knows what peer pressure is, don't you? Yeah, I'm sure by now everyone knows what peer pressure is. What you'll find in life, and one thing that has worked for me, if you hear nothing else I say today, know this. One of the things my dad always taught me growing up, he said, Keith, you will be able to count the number of true friends you have in life on one hand. One. There will be people along your way when you start doing well that won't want you to do well. You need to go the other way. When you start talking about things you can accomplish, there will be more people telling you what you can't accomplish. You need to go the other way. When you start dreaming of what you can be, there's always going to be obstacles that makes you doubt if you can reach that achievement. But you need to push through. Surround yourself with good people. Always have good intentions. And whether you care about fashion, music, money, video games, one thing, sports, one thing you need to care about. Care about people. Don't ever lose the ability to care about people. And if you do those things, you will find that you will be right on track, and all of you will be winners in life. I can't wait to drop the puck, but we have more speakers to get through. With that said, I'm going to do a quick 6 count. Channel 6, 6 count. I'm going to give you one warm-up, and then we're going for it. I'm a visitor here. I'm a visitor at a Keith Valley Middle School. Calm down over there. That's not getting on the news. That's not getting on the news. I have control of the editing. But this coming up will get on the news if you cooperate. It's a very simple question. I'm a visitor, and so when I ask the question, I need an answer. Whose house? Did somebody say mine? You didn't buy it. It ain't your house. You did not buy this house. Whose house? That's the right answer. It's our house. So we're going to do a 6 count. And with each count, I want that to get louder. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? All right, we got 2 more. 2 more, and you guys can all get on your feet for these 2. You can't be that loud sitting down. You guys ready for these final 2? Are you guys ready for these final 2? In 3, 2, 1. Whose house? That was very good, but this last one needs to be heard all around Horsham. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I don't feel it yet. I don't feel it yet. You guys got to make me feel it. What about this side? What about this side? What about way over there? Way over there. And all the way back there. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Whose house? Congratulations, guys. Enjoy the day. And remember, this is for a worthy cause. I want you to play hard. I want you to play strong, and no one goes to sleep tonight. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. I'm now going to introduce Maz and Niall, who have made a wonderful rap for you all. Maz and Niall.
Thank you. All right, we put a lot of effort into this. I hope you guys like it.
Flow so right. gonna envy when I'm on the local stage. And as the crowd hears me, I am reminded. Somebody told me that we always should stay beside it. I'm grinding, and more they change, I'll always be the same. It may seem easy, but life's so hard, you can take the chain. Stand up for whatever you believe is in the end. You get to see who's your true friends. I'm just stating true facts. How you gonna get mad at me? I need you to relax. My bar is so cool. Can you feel the breeze? If not, then someone turn up my mic, please. Mic, yes, mic, please, mic, my mic. I know you never heard me rap so nice, and I know you never heard me flow so right. I'm saying not twice. Yeah, mic, please. See, I met him a few months back, but a week ago he told me a horrible fact. So horrible, my train of thought stopped right in his track. Words came out of his mouth, sharper than tax. Whoa, I'm getting chemo at 2 tomorrow. Every breath I took filled with fear and sorrow. He was climbing the mountain higher than Kilimanjaro. Now his bones are weak with low bone marrow. But his ordeal was one with a chance to prevail. Down the steps, remember to hang on to the rail. Stay the same personality, I'm not pressured by conformity. And trust me, after this performance there will be more to do. So go ahead, go out, try something new. We come as a package, you can cost the army a two. We're so excited, and it's not cause it's Friday. Maybe it's my day and your day, but in the end it's our day. So KV, keep your smiles and keys. I got this mic from saying Mike, please. Fire on my mic. I know you never heard some kids rap so nice, and I know you never heard a flow so right. I'm the same, not twice, but thrice. Yeah, Mike.
Good afternoon. My name is Samantha Schultz, and I would like to tell you about my friend Jocelyn. Technically, she was my babysitter when I was younger, but I considered her to be my best friend. We did everything together. We went to the park, we played dress up, we watched The Little Mermaid repeatedly. Jocelyn was the most kind, down-to-earth, genuine person I have ever met. Anyone who ever met her immediately loved her. She had long, curly black hair. I always admired it when I was younger. Then she went away for a while. My mom told me she was very sick. When she came back, her hair was barely shoulder length. As a young child, I was oblivious as to what was going on. I thought she had a common cold and a new haircut. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. I never knew she had Hodgkin's until years later. Now rewinding backwards, Jocelyn taught me how to spell the word love. A few years ago, I learned a quote from the musical Rent. Measure your life in love. There are 525,600 minutes in 1 year. Not one of those minutes should be counted in pain, heartache, embarrassment, grief, or in Jocelyn's case, a disease. Rather, you should measure each second you have in love. And here to give living proof that hope is still alive, I am honored to introduce my great friend, Jocelyn Veyes.
I didn't plan a speech, but with a speech like that, I don't know if I can beat it. As some of you may know me, my name is Jocelyn. I was a student here at Keith Valley. I graduated from Hatboro-Horsham back in 2008. During my freshman year, as soon as I went over from here to to Hatboro-Horsham, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's a cancer of the lymph nodes. I had just turned 15. And as she says, at that age, you really don't know what cancer is. I didn't know what was coming my way. I didn't know what to expect. From then on, I underwent 6 months of chemotherapy. I was treated at CHOP, the hospital downtown. one day, the Make-A-Wish Foundation contacted my mom, and they said, we're a program that grants kids wishes when they have a life-threatening illness. So the representatives came over to my house, and they explained the program. I had 3 wishes, and I was told that one of my 3 wishes were going to get granted, and one of them was to go to Disney World. At the time, that was kind of something my family never really planned. We didn't have the money. It was just something that we see on TV. We never thought that me and my sister would go to Disney World. And thanks to them, they granted my wish in 2005 after my chemo treatment, and I was able to go to Disney World with my family. Going to Disney World is an experience that the words cannot describe. The amount of fun that I had, the memories that I share with my family. Fortunately, I can look back on it now because I'm still here today, and I can, give thanks to everything that they've done for me. But it comes down to what you guys do here to give kids like me at the time that have a life-threatening illness, a chance to kind of take that illness and forget about it. They're able to live with their families, moments that take away me having lost my hair, not going to school, and missing out a normal childhood. I'm speechless to what you guys do and what you guys say and what she says, but my sickness and what you do here is what drives me every day when I get up. And like Sam said, it's the love. It's the love for who you are and for who you can give to other people. It's the love that drives you to be the person that you are. And I love my life because of my sickness, I'm able to turn the worst experience possible into the best experience. I'm in nursing school now, and I'm able to, when I'm out working with sick people at hospitals, and I go into their room and see them smile, it's such a rewarding feeling. And I give so much thanks to Keith Valley and to the Make-A-Wish Foundation and everything that you do here, because you are just showing that love and sharing it with everyone around you. And that's what Billy's friends did 36 years ago that started this challenge. So just remember, share your love. And don't forget that everyone, it'll pay it back to you. Thank you for having me.
Hey there, Keith Valley. How we doing today? My name is Joshua Wilson, and I'm here on this very special, notable day to introduce a very special person to us, for who us here at Keith Valley is like family. Exciting as that may be, however, let me give you some background information about the challenge and the Make-A-Wish. Founded in 1980 in Phoenix, Arizona, the Make-A-Wish Foundation was born with just one boy named Chris Grecius, whose dream was to be a police officer. Today, that program reaches out to more than 250,000 children around the world. Typically, wishes fall into 4 categories: to be something, to meet someone, to go someplace, or to have something. Now, it's very prestigious excitement to be part of this Make-A-Wish Foundation challenge, and that's pretty much it. I would like to introduce Mr. Dennis Herring, Executive Director for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Philadelphia and Susquehanna Valley.
Hey, thank you, Joshua. KV Pride! I bet you guys didn't know I rap too. No, just kidding. Hey, listen, I am so impressed. So impressed with the kids here. The band, the cheerleaders, the speakers. But I'm not surprised, because it's KV Pride. There's something about this school, when you walk into it, through the hallways, you feel that pride. And this event, this tradition, has been the pride of this community for so many years. It has done so much for people and kids that have been denied, that there's no sense in me trying to equate the appreciation that Make-A-Wish has for this community. The pride speaks for itself. The faculty, the administration, the volunteers downstairs prepping for the great food you'll enjoy all night, the sponsors, the volunteers that give up their time that'll be here overnight with you. It's about pride. It's about tradition, and it's about learning at your age to give back to kids that have been denied the simple opportunity to be a kid. You know, one of the greatest joys of my job, and it's the greatest job in the world, is to read letters from moms and dads after their child had been granted a wish. And they try to put in the written word what it meant to simply see that child and the rest of their family content and happy. And I swell up with pride because I think of Keith Valley and what it has meant to so many families through the years. I cannot begin to tell you the pride that Make-A-Wish has to have the friendship and the relationship that we have established over the years with Keith Valley. I also know one other thing, and I'll close with this. Our friend Billy Whitehead is full of pride. His heart is swelling because of what you have helped accomplish. Thank you. Have a great time.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to set up the opening puck drop and the announcement of the big total. So ladies, leave the pads there. But if you were to just kind of, the cheerleaders and folks move out of the way. I need to have the Kickin' Kung Fu Kiwis. Ladies, you raised as a team $2,550. Please go out for the puck drop. Congratulations, Kiwis. I also need the Aqua Emus, who raised $2,786. Congratulations, Emus. Please go to the center of the floor for the puck drop. I also need our top 3 fundraisers. In third place, contributing a whole lot of his own money, Mr. Darius Presley, $840. In second place, raising $900, Mr. Kyle Katz. And in first place, raising $1,305, Mr. Adam Thrun. So Adam, Kyle, Darius, please head out. Let's get ready for this puck drop. 8th grade, I am so proud of you. We have the highest number of participants of any 8th grade class, the highest percentage, that's the biggest win. But ladies and gentlemen, you raised an astounding $48,428.
All right, KB, let's make some noise for the dropping of the puck. Let's make some noise. Come on, let's get loud, KB, let's get loud. Okay, everyone. I need all the challenge guys on the floor to sit down, please. Everyone in the challenge, sit down. Okay, Keith Valley, before we dismiss, let's give everyone in the challenge a nice round of applause. All of our speakers, please. Also, thanks to our cheerleaders and our jazz band. Let's give them a round of applause.